Welcome to Cardinal Coach's Corner. Our guest this week is Brent Bratton, the 17th year coach of rodeo here at TVCC, and we have the 17th rodeo coming up, so I guess I ought to say hello or welcome. It should be howdy, because that's how we do it here in Texas, or so, I guess we do anyway. Well, Brent, the 17th edition of the rodeo is unfolding Friday and Saturday at the Henderson County Fair Park Complex. Number one, are you ready? And can you believe it's been 17 years?
Are we ready? We're never ready. It's to the last. I mean, it's amazing how that works. I did a work schedule last night, and I've got like 20 kids working it and send all their stuff, and so all those have to be there, your timers, your judges, your announcers, and it's just a whole crew of people working cattle and that have to show up, and usually it's the last 5 minutes they come there, and then here it goes, and it's perfect. It's better every year.
How many people are really volunteers or workers are really involved in putting on a production like this, would you guess, if you were just guessing?
Well, I have 20, and then you have 2 timers, you've got 2 judges, you have an announcer, which we have actually 3 announcers with Tim and JR, and then then you got a rodeo secretary. And so that's pretty close to it. And then I work the chute, but and hold on and see what comes of it. But yeah, and then you got personnel taking tickets and outside. Then I've got stall workers, people getting stalls, and so
we're upwards of 100 then.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of people. It's amazing. It's amazing how it works.
Well, talk about what it means to you and your kids in the program to get to host an event of this magnitude, because I'm sure a lot of community colleges don't get this opportunity to host an event.
We are very blessed. It is awesome. You get to know your community. You get to know your administrators. It's all hands-on. You get to learn the production of the rodeo, and with our film crew, you get to see it on TV. You have a lasting memory of it there, and it's something to be a part of. There's nothing I control of it. It just goes. I just turn it all over and let it go. That's the best thing when the rodeo starts. Everything leading up to it's a little rough, but when it starts, it is a blast.
And there's no way when you started it 17 years ago you could ever imagine they would have evolved into what it's become. None of us could have imagined that.
It's a great deal. It is, and it helps our program, and it's just a good deal. It is good for the kids, and we are blessed to have it.
You have almost 400 contestants from colleges and universities across the state and neighboring states competing. How many athletes will we have competing, and what are your expectations for them in the rodeo this year?
We've got 20 competing, and we are hoping for a great rodeo. We've been practicing, and it's all we can do is prepare the best we can, and they've got to do what's necessary to win. And we're backed in the corner right now if we want a chance at the college finals. So it's up to them. It's no excuses, and you just got to go do your job. And we're hoping for a great rodeo for us.
Well, talk about some of your team members that are having big years for you and that are actually looking at a chance of making the national college finals.
I have Jacob Resendez, a bull rider, who has a chance, and he's done a good job. He just got off winning A&M, so that's good. It's got some momentum going there. And I've got Peyton Strayer, Nick Harden, Tyran Hill, and have a chance for the college finals in the calf roping. And so it's just a matter of them doing their job. I've seen them do it in practice. I know they can do it, and it's having that mindset when you're back in the box and you're the best there, and there's no doubt. And when you're back in there, you got the good horse, and it doesn't matter what the calf is, and you just go do your job. And that's the mental part of it is the toughest. And we only have 10 rodeos, and it's a progression of getting better through the whole deal. But I would say the mental part of it is the toughest, because they've got the other down, and it's just the crowd and the hype of the announcer and all those things around you that you got to tune out and just go do your job.
And it's like any other sport as well. You got to stay healthy. I mean, it's a grind, as you mentioned, 10 rodeos over the course of the 2 semesters.
You bet. Yep, that. And we have good food in our cafeteria, so that does good. They take care of them there. But yeah, staying healthy is. Jacob has a deal with his back right now, but Troy's taking care of him, and it's just always something, a little thing, but it is. And then you've got the horse too, that they also get injuries, and
Sure.
and so you fight that a little bit, but it's all part of rodeo, and it's what makes it interesting.
One thing I'm sure a lot of folks are curious about is, what is a typical week like for a rodeo athlete? I mean, I know there's classes involved because they're students first.
Right.
And then they're athletes as far as the rodeo goes. What's a week like for them?
Yeah, that's the main thing, is to get a degree here, and I stress that a lot. Get the school done, and so you'll go down your path. But it's Mondays and Wednesdays are our practice, but they're out there practicing on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Fridays also. I mean, they're roping their dummy. We have tying dummies. We have roping dummies that we pull with the sled, and working on those things, working on mental things, and of course working out at our fitness center, and just trying to stay in the best shape you can, and mentally and physically.
One thing I've been curious about is, as a bull rider, number one, those are the most courageous athletes I think known to man, that will sit on top of one of those bulls. How often do they actually get on a bull during the course of a week, or do they?
They do. They'll at least get on two a week. Ours do. And so it's just, you got to stay tuned up. I know it's a chance you take getting hurt, but we have a cowboy church here in Athens that buck bulls on Tuesday night, and that works real well. They have nice bulls for them. Stay Smith has nice bulls for us, and there's a couple other places they can go, but try to get on at least two a week, and just try to stay as sharp as you can.
What lies ahead for the rodeo team after this rodeo? What's left on the schedule? And then talk about the national finals that are going to coming up in, I guess, Wyoming in June.
Yes. After our rodeo, we'll go to Wharton the very next weekend, and it's a one-go rodeo. So our rodeo, it's a one-go and then a short go Saturday night. So the top 10 get to come back and compete again, and you have an opportunity for a few more points. In a one-go rodeo, it's just one time, so you've got to put it all on the line that one time, and so we got to focus on that. And then same thing with Hillsboro. We'll go there in a couple of weeks after that, and that'll conclude our season. But it's also a one-go, and then you go to the college finals in June, and that deal's a little different. You got you get to ride 3 head there. And then if you ride all those or rope and have they take the top 12 back. If you fall in that top 12, we get to come back on a Saturday night and one more. So it's like a 4-header. So it's completely different from what we do. It's more of an opportunity to win. You can make a mistake or two there and make it up, but here it's a tough deal. So,
what does it take to qualify for the national finals? Do you have to finish in a certain position in the region, the southern region? I think we're involved in.
Right. Yeah, we're in the southern region, and you got to finish in the top 3, or be one of they take the top 2 schools.
Okay.
And so we have about 15 schools that are competitive within our region, and so it's a tough region, But if you do make it in that top 3 or one of those top 2 schools, you will do well at the finals.
You've had 16 previous rodeos. Do you have any memory that just stands out from those previous 16? I know this is a hard question not be prepared for. I'm thinking in terms of, like, I think at the 15th rodeo, a lot of your former squad members came back, and you had an alumni gathering and everything. I think that would probably be a special moment.
It was very special, just to see the kids and their families and what they've done, and it's just sometimes you don't see what's getting accomplished, but that kind of brought it to home. What's happening there, and there's just I think it's just the volunteers of the kids, the volunteers of the that we have in our community that come every year, the supporters that we have every year. It's those things that really impress me, and then the supporters of our community. What I've learned over all these years is it's not just us. It's high school. It's a program for athletics somewhere, and they're in everything, and it's a very unique community that does that and just gives. Sometimes I think they give more than they make.
And just interesting, what kind of feedback do you get from other schools that come in here and compete and see the way that Athens receives rodeos?
They like our rodeo. They say it's a lot of fun. That's what I hear. And now that we're in a warmer climate, not in the middle of February.
We've had some weather issues in the past.
We have. They really like it. It's a lot of fun, and the facility we have, we're so blessed with our Fairplex out there. It's one of the best we go to, and when they pull in there, if it's raining this weekend, they can put their horse in a stall and never have to get out in the weather after that until they load him back up. Right. So it is very nice. We are blessed to have it.
Well, final question for you, Brent, before we let you go. What has it meant for you and your program to officially be under the athletic department umbrella now with Eddie Kite leading the way?
It's been a great experience. Eddie comes to our rodeos, a lot of them. He's seen some things that need improvement. It's a new set of eyes. He's working on those, and we've got a lot of new things coming this year and next year that are going to really help our program, and it's just been a huge blessing, and it's I have somebody I can talk to,
Right.
If I have something come up,
sure.
well, that's somebody I can go to, and it's been good.
Well, Brent, we appreciate you dropping by. We wish you the best of luck with the rodeo. Now, let's talk about what time the show times are. 7:30 Friday and Saturday.
Yes,
and then
sir.
Slack is what time on?
It's noon on Friday and 11 on Saturday.
And folks can watch it if they can't make it out, and you want them to make it out. But if they don't, they can watch it live on the Cowgirl Channel.
That is right. Yep.
And the Cardinal Sports Network is doing that, folks. So it will be top-notch performance.
It is.
Well, folks, thanks for stopping by this week. We talked rodeo with Coach Brent Bratton, and we hope you'll join us again next week. But in the meantime, go Cards.
Go Cards.